Just a beautiful day. After all the rocky weather we've had at least the last week or so, it is nice to just get a calm day across the state. Front Range Eastern Plains, we have some really mild temperatures. It felt so nice to be outside today. 77 in Denver, Boulder the same, also out in Ray, 73 right now in Burlington, 85 in Avon, Western Slope. You got a little bit of a break from the heat, but it was still pretty warm, 94 degrees in Grand Junction and Cortez. Across the desert Southwest, take a look at all this heat back down that direction, triple digits. Some of that is going to start to creep back into Colorado. So this brief cool down, this is not going to last for too much longer. We have 80 degrees from our weather watcher Deb Clementi in Los Animas, and taking a look at our current temperatures here downtown, 77 degrees downtown and out at DIA. 79 degrees earlier today out at the airport, 77 here downtown. Average is 90. So again, a nice break from our heat. And if you remember, almost all of July so far, most of our days have been spent in the 90s. So again, nice break from that heat. Across the state, we do have a little bit of wind right now, starting to get a little bit calmer a little bit later on in the day. But taking a look at our satellite and radar, again, we've had just a few little storms in the southern part of the state. Northeastern Colorado got rocked yesterday. Tornadoes, we had large hail, nasty situation. So again, it's so nice to have this calmer weather for us. A wider look at our atmospheric setup, what we're looking at, the cold front we had yesterday that is bringing us these cooler temperatures, long gone down to the south. Area of low pressures over the Midwest. High pressure, though, still parked over the desert Southwest, and we're going to see that build back in over the next several days. So you'll notice it gets a little bit warmer around here. We return to the 80s and 90s, and we do have a chance for storms, but most of them should be in the high country. So maybe a couple of days here and there we get a couple of storms, but overall it stays in the mountains and we do stay very dry. So if we look at our future cast for tonight, maybe there's a spot or two of a few more storms down to the south. Other than that, it's a dry night, and then tomorrow morning we wake up to sunshine. We do dry out again quite a bit, and we should see a calm day, maybe a few clouds over our northwestern corner. And again, that's really about the only activity tomorrow. Temperatures tonight, we are looking at 54 in Denver, 51 in Fort Collins and Greeley and Akron, low to mid 50s on the eastern plains, high country 38 tonight in Frisco. So a little cool in the high country after that cold front. 34 in Leadville, we have 41 in Steamboat and Gunnison and Del Norte. Taking a look at our temperatures for tomorrow, again, that cool down doesn't last for long. We jump about 10 degrees, 87 in Denver, 86 in Fort Collins, Greeley and Boulder. We have 82 out in Burlington, still not in the 90s, so that's nice on the eastern plains. 78 in Frisco, 91 in Craig, 97 in Grand Junction. So the western side of the state still really toasty for us, and tomorrow will be another ozone action day for us. A little bit foggy, smoggy out there, and then we have 88 on Wednesday. Still a pretty warm and dry day for us. 91 on Thursday, so that's when we really start to heat back up. We'll stay in the low 90s throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend, and we could see an isolated chance for some storms here on Friday. But really the opposite of last week is what we're looking at. Not storms every day, no big severe weather. So we'll take a little bit of a break.
Yeah, take a break, right? Thanks, Lauren.